How's it going today, Cole?
It's going. It's going. It's a nice, beautiful, brisk morning. Solid 55 degrees out. It's not too cold, but not too warm either. So, just perfect for either, a t-shirt or even, like a little warm hoodie or something like that. What's going on with you?
Not much. You see the fields?
I did. It looks like that cash that we have sent back there, we're ready to be able to get out of here.
Yeah, let's go see what the moisture's looking like right now.
I mean, that's usually Damien's job, but I think where is Damien? His truck's gone.
I don't know. You,
Oh, these I he didn't say nothing to me, man, when this morning before he left, but these beans are looking pretty good.
oh yeah,
The moisture is at about like 17%, so I mean,
they should be dry
they
enough.
they should be. Yeah, they looking good. This is a nice looking crop that we got going on here. I know our corn's also ready too. I was checking that out this morning when I went to check on the cattle, which we got to go and get them fed as well, because both of them are completely out of feed.
Yeah, probably should get them fed. Here, I'll go
Yeah.
see what the corn moisture's looking like. Corn
Alrighty,
still might
sounds
be
good.
a
Yeah, I'm gonna
little
go.
wet.
Oh, for sure. I know our alfalfa's ready too, but I'm tired of cutting alfalfa.
I am too. I think we should. I think we'll be fine if we don't cut alfalfa till next year.
Yeah, we should be all right. I mean, we have plenty of feed and plenty of bales back there, considering the first two cuts that we got off of it.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of hay off of those.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to get in the either the telehandler or the skid steer, and I'll try to fill this TMR mixture up as much as possible with some of the silage, and we can try to get a bale in here or something like that to where we can get these cattle some proper TMR.
All right. Also, today we probably can't harvest corn. The corn's still about 10% moisture too high, so still a little wet.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'd definitely say that's still a little wet. I
Yeah,
mean, I mean, if we have a nice breeze coming through, a nice constant breeze, it'll probably dry them out a little bit, but not enough. And unfortunately, Grandpa didn't have a corn dryer on here, so well, we can't dry it down either.
yeah, and we'll probably I don't know what we'll do with the corn if we're gonna sell it. I know what the beans will probably keep them in the bins for a good amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably sell some of the bean. I mean, some of the corn if we want, because I know we still got to pay off some of this debt that we owe.
Yeah, I'd say it depends on how much beans we get.
Yeah, I mean, either or. I mean, we just got to get money in the account. We're sitting at $52,739 here.
Yeah, money would be a good thing to have right now.
Definitely would be a good thing to have. All right, I got about 40% of silage put inside this TMR mixer. So if we can get the proper amount of that hay bale in here, we should be sitting pretty good. It'll probably, I know with this here TMR mixer, it'll take quite a few trips to be able to get these cattle fed. I mean, this should be able to hold them over, for at least a couple of hours until we can get back in here to get them more cattle. I mean, more cattle, get them more feed put in there. So yeah, so
Yeah,
you just want to set that down in there, and we'll see how. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Because right now we're still sitting at forage, and it may just come out to be forage. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a new forage harvester here because this with the way this thing's set up, man. I've noticed I've actually used one of these before on a farm that I was running down in Nebraska, and they don't work out as well as they advertise. I mean, they're nice for like small portions, but we're using a harvester silo and 180 centimeter bales, to try to feed these guys, and trying to get the proper mixture with these things is kind of hard. Now, if we had a smaller bale, like maybe a 120 or maybe even a 150, we'd probably be able to get the proper mixture. But with these big bales plus that silage in there, there's no way. And I only put like 40% silage in this thing. Maybe we
yeah,
ought to maybe we ought to drop it down to like maybe 20 to 25, maybe even 30% silage, and we should be good to go on that. But I mean, luckily for us, the cattle will eat the forage, so I mean, and it goes in as hay. I know so I think our cow barn, our main barn is good to go for our cattle. They got about 9,000 total capacity, including their meadow grass. But as far as the weaning barn, we definitely got to get them guys some feed over there.
Oh yeah. Do you see
So
how much our calves have grown already?
I have. They're getting big, man. It's about time
Move
to
them
do the
over.
old, yeah, do the old switcheroo and move them over to the actual pasture and let them graze for a little bit.
Yeah, 'cause we're gonna have some cows here that are gonna have some more calves here pretty soon.
I gotta. You swear I never drove a tractor in my life because I can't get this thing underneath the chute and it's driving me up the wall.
Oh,
So I do got one question. I know we got to have the money in order to do so, but when are we going to upgrade this farm, to get a little bit more like modernized buildings in here?
I don't know. I think I'm kind of thinking like just as the time goes on, we'll slowly start to change some things, put in some new buildings, buy some new equipment.
Sounds good to me. I mean, we have some decent equipment. Like I don't know who put my who put the new cultivator back here in the back instead of in the nice shed.
I did.
You know how much money we paid for that thing? Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's an implement. It'll be fine outside as long as the tractors and the harvesters and all that stuff are put up. That's all that matters to me. All right, so I'm
Yeah.
trying a different approach. I only put 29% silage in this thing now.
All
So
right.
hopefully we get the proper mixture. And it looks like we will not because this forage harvester sucks. Well, oh, my bad.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa, getting a little touchy on the gas pedal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a hold of the dealership and see if we possibly can't get a bigger mixer because this thing it's nice. Like like I said, for like small operations, but for big operations, it's not. It doesn't really do the job.
I might
So
also
now,
see if we can buy mineral feed from anywhere. That way we can give our cows a little bit more protein.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure,
I think we'd be able
for
to
sure. Yeah,
grow
they
them a
definitely.
little bit better.
Yeah, you give them that extra, like minerals that they need, and everything in their diet, for them. Let me just go ahead and unload this here, and the cattle should be looking pretty good.
Yeah, is that your last? Is that the only load that you're gonna give to these cows?
Considering that they might end up having roughly about the same amount, if not a little bit more, possibly. I mean, we could probably just drop a hay bale or two, shred it up and put it in the trough here if you really
Yeah,
wanted to. I mean, just give them that extra, boost of feed that they need. But I mean, they're sitting at about almost 12,000 liters. So I mean,
they should be
I
fine
mean,
for now
yeah, they should be fine for the next few hours. But I
until we
mean, we'll,
come
we'll
through
definitely have to give them
tonight,
some
and
more.
yeah, they'll be fine until we come through tonight and feed them.
Yeah, but hopefully, Midwest gets back here soon because we got to get this going. I know both them barns do take straw, so I mean, we probably ought to give them some bedding too, with it about to be coming up on winter time here.
We do have some straw bales back here, and oh, um, we might have to make some soybean straw and corn stalk bales for bedding too.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, most definitely, we definitely can do that. But let me get this parked in here, and I'll see you when I get out of the cab of this tractor.
All right.
Do you know about this?
Where did you get money for
Well,
this?
boys, look who's here.
Do, well, I mean, at least he went with the red brand. Hey, this is a nice
Um,
harvester, brother.
You guys are more concerned about the harvester than the way that I got it here? Come on now.
I have a
I
question
mean,
for you.
I don't ask rhetorical questions. Why? What's up?
Did you forget about our debt?
I
No, no,
mean,
no.
hey,
You don't remember the
it's
part
no
where I
problem.
said that I'm like a bazillionaire? You know, I've made a whole bunch of money before I came here to y'all's bozos little farm operation.
Hey, 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 hey,
So,
hey, hey, hey. Easy, easy. We all inherited this thing together. Here, I'll go ahead and pull this bad boy off here for you. Oh, this
How you
thing
gonna
is
pull it off? It's still
nice.
strapped down. Oh, you already
Well,
got the straps.
yeah, I'm already ahead of the ball game there, old son.
second
Yeah, I
question.
figured I'd.
How did
Well,
that
let
work
me
getting
say
it
something
down
real
there?
quick. I figured I would get this before we started doing some soybean harvest, before we just started doing corn harvest, so we ain't running just one combine waiting here at the end of the field like a bunch of, well, like we're twiddling our thumbs like we got something to do.
I mean, he does make a valid point there, AF. I
Yeah.
mean, with a one harvester, I mean, things would go by pretty quick, but with two, we can get this job knocked out in no time.
Plus, this thing like matches like most of the other equipment here on the
Yeah.
farm. You know, we got an international here. You even got a red telehandler. I think we got a red skid steer too, as well
We
as red
No, we got a
gravity
Kubota.
wagons. We got like a red disc, and we got a red haybine. You know, we got a
don't
lot of red stuff here.
don't forget about the red Brent grain wagon or the grain cart that we got.
Yeah, the red grain
Oh,
cart, the red H&S manure spreader. I mean, come on now.
and the red case cultivator that I bought, last week.
Yeah, see, look, it works out perfectly. See, we're turning you to the better side of the farm equipment. You know, we're getting away from all that John Deere stuff.
For sure,
No.
for sure.
You guys are all gonna come on here one day and there's gonna be no case. It's all
Well,
gonna
then
be
I will
deer.
quit and I will sign my stuff over to you, and you can just have all the debt yourself with you and Poppings. How about that?
Alright.
Speaking of which, where's that guy at? I haven't seen him in a couple like weeks. You know, he's been really slacking on all the farm work.
I have no idea, but I went ahead and fed the cattle, so we should be good to go. Well, me and AF fed the cattle, so we should be good to go to get rock and rolling on these beans.
All right, well, I'm gonna do a quick little maintenance inspection on this thing here, make sure everything's all good to go before we get to going on everything and we have like an oopsie going on. I don't really want to be messing too many beans at the back end of this thing. Last I knew, this thing was calibrated pretty right, but I mean, I just want to double check.
The next
Sounds
question though
good.
that I have to ask you is how did you get it here?
What do you saw how I got it
Oh,
here? I hauled it in here on the truck or the
how
trailer with my pickup.
your truck with just the tail end on is squatting very bad.
I mean, hey, it's a Ford. It's built tough, okay? Unlike your
Yes.
Chevys that you guys like to drive.
See,
I have
I
a
drove really slow
Chevy.
here. That's what I did.
I have a Ford pickup. We all
Well,
have Ford
yeah,
pickups.
well, yeah, of course, because again, we're bringing you to the right side of things, but that's besides the point. I guarantee you, before you came up here and you knew that you were getting part of Grandpa's farm, you probably drove a Chevy.
I guarantee you I did not.
I guarantee you did.
Hey, at least
All
we're
right, well,
not
we're
driving
all on the right page
Dodges.
anyway. We're all driving Fords anyway. Hey, what's
Yeah.
wrong with a Dodge? I don't think a Dodge would be too bad.
No, the Dodge is nice. I like Dodges. All
Uh,
right, boys, I'm gonna go check on the gleaner.
Alright. Since you guys will probably be able to do harvest by yourself, I'll probably work
Wait,
on.
what?
You guys can do harvest, you and Cole.
We're running two combines. This is the whole point for all of us to go through and get all this stuff done. We can go through and plant later. It's still pretty early for planting anyway.
I'm,
We still got like the rest of the month.
we gotta plant wheat though. We gotta get our wheat in the ground.
And we can plant wheat after we get done harvesting everything. We can knock out every field we got, and then we can just plant wheat afterwards.
We could, but we can also get it in right now.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna return this trailer, and we will get wheat done later. I'll help you doing that stuff. I'll even go through and I'll get the co-op to get us like a sprayer, and we can go ahead and spray on top of the wheat, so that we make sure we get rid of all the weeds or prevent any of the weeds, and we'll just be doing pretty good. So I'm gonna just drop this trailer off over at the co-op, and we'll call it a good day. And then I'll be back up there. If you want on that case, you can go ahead and work on the sieves, make sure everything's good on there, so that way we're running for beans, and then we should be good to go.
Alright. Well, as you guys just saw right there, it turns out we now have a new combine and planting can be saved for later. So I don't know what I'll do. If I'll run some grain cart, I'll probably do that. Let Midwest and Cole do some harvesting. Um, yeah, the cows are all fed. I think it's time that we get to work. We're gonna put the 8410 on the grain cart. Because, you know what? Why not? We'll just follow Cole. I don't know what field we're going to go to first. Well, we never discussed that. So, we'll definitely have to discuss this. But anyway, I'm going to catch you guys once we are in the field. Alright, everybody. Well, those beans right there, they really don't need me to help them out very much. So we're going to get this right here hooked up to the drill, and we're going to get to seeding in some wheat. Some winter wheat for us to combine eventually for our straw. That way we can have some more bedding for the cows. But we might have to move these wagons. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. Tight fit. Well, we made it. Actually, guys, this right here is going to be a little stressful. So I'm going to catch you guys once we're done with moving these wagons. Alright, now we're just getting all hooked up. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it through. Yeah, we'll make it through, I think. Looks like it. Yeah, we'll make it through. Let's see. We're gonna have to fill up with some more seed. We don't have a ton of seed left in here, so we're gonna go fill up with seed while we're over here. Oh, dang, the worst part about this tractor is that there's 0 GPS on this tractor. So, yeah, that right there will be interesting because like the 8410, that has GPS. Because at least we have ridge markers on this. So, we're gonna get to seeding, or we're gonna get to drilling in some wheat. Oh yeah, that should work right there pretty good. Actually, does this right here have GPS? Oh, it does. Last time I remember, Cole said that it doesn't. So, we're gonna get our GPS lines all set up. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna catch you once that is all done. everybody. Well, we actually got quite a bit done today. We got here. I'll just go show you guys. Um, Cole and Midwest got another field done. Midwest is just finishing up on cultivating it. We've got this field right here, all planted in as wheat. It's limed up right now, and we've got this bin right here has some soybeans in it. It's got almost 30,000 liters of soybeans. We got all the cows fed. Jeez, we sure really did get a lot of stuff done. But anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go inside and take a nap. Like, I'm pretty tired after today. I'm getting a Midwest way. Well, he's washing his stuff off, even though it's not very dirty. But yeah, I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna I'll catch you guys on I'll catch you guys tomorrow.